what do you see the future of accessible tech being, and how far can you take it? How far, like where does it get maxed out at?
Where does it get maxed out at? Huh? Hard to say because, I think accessibility
Yeah.
is always going to be a part of our lives. It should. I think what I would, more than the technology, I think I would love to see accessibility become more mainstream. The conversations around
Yeah.
accessibility. That's sort of, I think, the ultimate thing. Like how we think about, when we're designing a building, for example, we think about so many aspects of the building. Like how sustainable is the building, or how is the design going to be. And I think accessibility needs to be sort of first in pretty much everything that we do. The day where accessibility becomes truly mainstream is when I see every single product out there putting accessibility first, and building products with accessibility and inclusion in mind from the time they're on the drawing board, trying to design the product or trying to design the space or whatever it is that they're trying to do. That's the future that I would love to live in, where accessibility is mainstream. It's not this thing that you have as an afterthought after you build something, that, oh, okay, now I have to also make this accessible, so let me try to do something to make it accessible. Instead, you have that as part of the conversation from the beginning. And in terms of technology, I'd love accessibility to kind of go, um, or to be more behind the scenes, to be more ambient rather than being too in your face. So, for example, I would love to have, like, maybe some kind of a smart glasses technology that had like an always on camera, that could help a visually impaired person kind of interpret their surroundings without them having to like always explicitly tell the technology what to do, right? So, I have this really this Siri style, visual assistant, which just keeps looking at the world around you and helping you interpret it as you encounter new things in your surroundings. So you could just be looking at a book, and then it would start reading out what the book was about, or you could be looking at, like, I don't know, like a product, and could tell you what the ingredients are in the product, or what the calorie count is. Or you could be looking at someone approaching, and then it could tell you who they are, do you know them, and how far they are, and all those kind of things, right? I mean, when technology kind of goes behind the scenes and it's very seamless, I think it makes it easy for everyone, regardless of what their level of visual impairment is, or level of disability is, or how tech savvy they are, to be able to use those products. So I think ambient computing, really computing that blends into reality, is the kind of future that I see, the next 5 to 10 years.
Oh, so 5 to 10 years. Okay.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah, it's not too far away.
yeah, like I think definitely getting to the heights of that technology is going to be when we finally have like artificial general intelligence, which could happen anywhere in the next 50 to 100 years, I don't know. But I think accessibility slowly blending into reality. I definitely believe that when smart glasses start to become more mainstream, we'll see all more of that happening.
All right, everyone listening, be on the lookout. 5 to 10 years, but as of right now, today, you have access to Envision glasses in the app.